Good morning, everyone. It's your girls from Obscurations, me, Tay, her, Dana, and we're here to do our weekly recap whenever we remember it of House of the Dragon, episode 5, right?
Yes,
Yes, 5. Episode 5 already, so it means that we only have 3 left. And of
it's
course,
afternoon.
what?
It's afternoon.
No,
You
5
said good
episodes.
morning.
Oh, fuck. You know what? How dare you? You just
Yes, episode 5, the episode that almost broke me.
Dana's over there. She's bloodlusting. But you know what's funny? So I told my mom what you said. And first off, hashtags, lots and lots of spoilers because we always forget to say that at the beginning of the episode.
Oh,
So
yes.
don't keep
Spoilers,
watching.
spoilers, spoilers. Look away, spoilers.
Avert your eyes and ears. I don't know how you avert your ears, but do it. Um, but she had said the same thing where she was like, not that it was a bad episode this week, just that she was like, well, it was slower paced and she had pointed out the fact that it's hard to find the balance when once they started showing the action scenes, their action scenes are so good. I cannot speak. I don't know what time of day it is. I don't know where I am. But the action scenes, Jesus Christ, are so good in the show that it's hard to have the story driven parts be equally as entertaining as it is when you're like, okay, them flying over the gullet, the different dragon scenes, even when Mother Lover there, Eamon, went and flew in on Vagar and then just slaughtered everybody in Harrenhal without a second thought. It was like, oh damn, oh damn. And then you get a
Yeah,
couple episodes where it's you can tell they're setting things up and it's the for lack of a better term filler episodes. They're like, okay, here's all the information as to how we're going to go from point A to point B, so just bear with us while we do this to get to here because more bloodshed is coming.
well, better get here soon. I'm a very impatient person when I know what's coming. If nobody had told me what this was leading to, I would have been fine. But I
Yes,
know what's coming. I know what it's leading to, and I'm like, God damn it, just get to the fucking point. Stop pussyfooting around. I don't care that they had to walk through a fucking bog and got leeches. I don't care.
that part was so weird to me where I'm like, okay, I get that they're walking through a lot of areas and that poor rich boy, that noble boy was not raised. He was clearly pampered in Old Town because holy hell, him literally I actually turned to my mom and I laughed. I'm like, oh, the poor baby's gonna cry over the fact that the bridge is burned. We're gonna make it. It's like, dude, suck it up. You're supposed to be a soldier here.
Oh, we watched the episode Sunday night. My husband made me watch it again last night because cat meowed and he might have missed something. Get off your phone. Do I look like George R. R. Martin? Any of the screenwriters? Anybody that wrote an episode, director? Do I even look like I belong in the show? But this is Norm
Oh
last
God.
night after watching the episode for the second time in less than 24 hours.
It's gonna be something bad again, where he's
Honey,
gonna ask some question that's just like that obvious answer.
honey, I got a question. 25 years in September. I'm like, of course you do. What can I help you with? He says, that army. He goes, that camp, that that Sir Christian burnt down. Who was that? I'm like,
He means the Rivermen? All of the, like that opening sequence?
I'm like, I'm pretty sure it was the people that Damon was with, but he left to go to Rhaenyra when Jace died.
Hmm.
I said, I'm pretty sure it's them. Oh, okay. Well, when they were walking through the bog and they got to that cliff and they looked down at the river and the bridge was burnt. Who burnt the bridge?
They even, how did he miss like two times? There's two times. He would have seen it four times because you guys rewatched the episode, but twice. Once in that very first scene, you have the old wolves, the graybeards, literally saying, "Let us go ahead and we'll get there first." And they left and went ahead. They got there first. And then Cole and his little troop that's still left got to that crossing and said, "Oh no, the Rivermen got here first." He was confirmed four times for him.
So this is me on the other. So he sits in his lazy boy. This is me on the far end of the couch. So on the other side of the living room, I'm like the Rivermen. Like this, right? He's like, well, how did you know that? Oh, oh, my brain hurts.
Norman is grounded. He has to
I'm like,
he put down the phone, Norman. Like it's not even
but he asked me questions like I wrote the show or I've read the giant-sized novels. Listen, I read giant-sized novels, but they're not George R. R. Martin novels, okay? My giant-sized novels come in the forms of Tolkien, King.
no George R.R. in there.
So yeah, I think he understands where we are in the storyline.
Are you sure? Waiting for
I honestly, I I feel this deep within my soul. Sunday night, we're gonna watch Big Brother,
Mhm.
and he's gonna say to me as he turns the channel over to watch
House of the Dragon.
House of the Dragon, he's going to ask me who burnt that bridge down. They're gonna recap the episode and they're gonna show that bridge all blackened and gone. And who burnt that bridge down? I forgot. I
And
stake my life on it.
then you're gonna just go across the couch with you're gonna be doing like sewing or something, then you're just gonna crawl across the couch and start stabbing them with the needles.
Do you remember that episode of Family Guy where Brian owed Stewie money?
Where's my money, bitch? Where's my
Stewie
money?
was banging Brian's head in the toilet seat. Where's my money, bitch? That'll be me.
Yes.
It was the Riverman. It was the Riverman.
And he's still gonna sit there and be later going, but now I have brain damage and don't remember who the Rivermen are. Every time the episode comes up. So who did it?
So he also has no concept of time.
I mean,
So
we did discuss that last time because he was so confused about the fact of, well, whose baby is that she's carrying?
yeah, so
Aegon's. This is only a
he's
matter
not
of weeks.
he's not understanding that the events at Harrenhal, aka Vagar and Aemon flying in,
Hmm.
roasting everybody alive except for Alice.
Alice. Yep.
He's not understanding that when Aemon got stabbed to to Sunday night's resurrection of Aemon coming to the aid of Alice, he
Hmm.
doesn't understand that that's only been a few days.
Yeah, I was gonna
He's
say because
like,
that's not
why
a
is his
long
wound
time.
still bleeding? I'm like, he was stabbed. Like in the back, out the front, stabbed. It's gonna bleed. I get it. She's a witch, but she's not a healer. She's not a maester. Uh, He's like, how's it only been a few days? So much has happened. I go, okay, yeah, so much has happened, and it's taken them 4 episodes to show us what happened
Hmm.
because they can only show so much per episode. Like, 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 Lars and
Aegon.
Aegon.
Hmm.
That's only been a few days. It's only been a few days.
I would say, and Aegon with his pouting, walking through the excuse me,
Oh, I was
walking through the
so hoping
woods.
he fell. I was so rooting for him to fall yesterday or Sunday night.
I was laughing because I mean I texted you when I was at that part, and I'm like, when Lars was judging him for all of his debauchery, and I'm like,
You're a
you are
horrible king.
you're a
You're a
horrible
horrible
person.
man.
So,
I'm like, about time somebody told him.
it's like he's not wrong, but damn, at the same time, it was that moment of looking at me like, you're being judged by the foot fetish guy who trades favors just to look at your mama's feet. And you're being judged by him, and he says you're not good enough. Like, damn, that's wow. There's the bottom of the barrel, and then there's the one that apparently had a hole in the bottom of the barrel, and you went further down.
Oh,
It's like, oh,
crazy.
get the aloe vera, that burn stung. And then when they get back to Rook's Rest, and freaking what's his face, the Lannister guy there, him and Lars are arguing over, no, we should do this, no, we should do that, no, we should do this. Meanwhile, Aegon is just sitting there staring off into space, going like, yeah, okay, cool, and then just stabs that guy to death. And you see in the background, you watch Lars's face go. You can hear him just go, "Ah, shit."
Because he knows they're going to have to leave again.
Yeah, he's like, "I haven't hired the boat yet. We're in trouble. Aw, crap. They're not going to be happy about this one. So I don't know how we're getting out of this." But I'm my heart broke yesterday when I watched the episode because I was a baby and I went to sleep early on Sunday because I'm on day shift last week and this week. So I did not do the staying up late. The next 2 Sundays I will be staying up late. Um but what broke my heart is the moment that Alicent had said to Helena when Helena had asked, I want to go outside. I want to go for a walk. I want to look at the moon. And Alicent turns and goes, the window will have to do, dearest. Just look out that. Go to the window. And my heart immediately went, huh? Oh God, no. Because that is direct foreshadowing for how she dies before too long. Because she dies near ish the end of the war or the Dance of Dragons. And it's because she just throws herself out a window. So I'm like, oh, I'm not looking forward to that because I feel so bad for her. I'm like, you, you, you're just such a sweet girl, and you're just, oh, it's not going to go good for you. It's not gone good for you.
And again, here's my politically incorrect husband. Is she touched?
I'm pretty sure. Well, I mean, so
I go, do you mean does she have some sort of mental instability? Yes, more than likely.
Well, in the book, she's like there's another character that she's similar to, that like an ancestor kind of thing where it's kind of passed down the generations, where it's kind of like the three-eyed raven effect, and they're
Yeah,
able
because
to.
she knows things.
I was going to say, so those are called, they don't really talk about it. I don't think they talk about it at all in the show, which is kind of disappointing. Apparently they're known as dragon dreams. So you share, I guess dragons have the innate ability to be able to see future events that are coming. And apparently, specifically for her, whenever she's pregnant, her intuition and her abilities kind of shine through. So it's why she already knew about Aemon, and she was able to tell him, "You're going to die over the God's Eye. Here you go." Is because once she gets pregnant, it becomes even more clear for her.
Right.
So I kind of wish that they would touch a little bit more on that to expand on it, because I mean, again, I love the character. I just want to protect her, and there's nothing I can do, and nothing Allison can do. Where you're like, oh, it's. I've seen the meme so many times, and every time I'm like, oh, where they show Helena all happy and dancing with Jace when they had that big family dinner, and how happy she was, and then underneath is the clip of Ramses from Game of Thrones when he's torturing Greyjoy. And he says to him, "If you think this is going to have a happy ending, you haven't been paying attention." And I'm like, oh, it's like maybe they'll change their mind and she'll live, and it's a maid that gets pushed out of the tower and she's fine. She's raising chickens,
And she'll
damn
get
it.
her chickens.
Exactly, you let her have her chickens. It's like, oh, I know that's going to be coming before long, and I'm not going to be ready for that. But hopefully, in the next, it might be this week's episode that we finally see Kristen Cole die. Frothing at the
Fuck,
mouth.
I
I'm
hate
excited.
him.
Just his face. And I want to make it clear that because so many people cannot differentiate the character from the actor, I think the actor has done a phenomenal job with the character, because he plays the character so well that you absolutely loathe him. No different than the kid who played Joffrey did a remarkable job where you absolutely loathe and hate that character. So to me, it shows a great level of acting skills to be able to make
Absolutely.
me hate that character so like viscerally. I'm like, oh, oh, die! I want you to die.
Yeah.
And good.
Go ahead. No, I was just taking a big breath.
So it should be. I think that's what the end of this episode was setting up, is the big battle that he's going to die in, which I think it's something like he gets shot a bunch of times by arrows. I can't remember. I'm looking forward to that so
I hope
much.
I hope I hope that is the screenshot I saw on social
Ooh,
media. He had like five arrows in his back, one coming out of here, one over here.
you're like more. Give us
More, kill
more.
him!
Do it, finish him.
So now let's cozy on over to Rhaenyra and Daemon. Um,
Little
so
bit
at
of
the end of
turbulent
the
water.
episode, we saw Daemon follow either noise or stench, and he who's there, and he drew his
Yes,
sword, and you see him come to a table full of uh
dead
gold
gold cloaks.
gold cloaks that are dead, and I believe it says a feast for the traitors
Yes, I think that's what it said on it.
on the wall in their blood.
Uh-huh.
So there's obviously still Team Hightower, Team Green
Uh-huh.
people within King's Landing.
So something I didn't pick up on, and I saw it on, I assume TikTok, was that that guy, they showed him for only a brief, like maybe 6 seconds, but he has like the salt and pepper graying hair, a beard, but like not a big bushy beard, more like just an unshaved facial beard. And he writes a message and then sends it off. Excuse me. And Orman then suddenly has it and goes, aha, aha, we have this going on, and it's time to strike with this. And I hadn't realized that that guy was the same one from a couple episodes ago who was one of the Hightower guards that
Oh.
Allison and Helena told to stand down to let Rhaenyra into the castle, into the
Oh,
keep.
not to shoot the dragons down.
Yep. He was the one who he originally had on a helmet, so you wouldn't have seen all of his hair until he took it off, and then he got all, we're not supposed to do that. We're supposed to do this. And then he walks off screen. So he only has like maybe, not including this week's episode, I think he maybe had 30 seconds on screen, if
Oh
that.
shit.
So I hadn't realized that that's who it was until I saw the person had taken screenshots showing this guy is actually this guy, and he's still loyal to Orman and the rest of the towers, the high towers. I'm like, oh, that makes so
Makes
much more
sense.
sense. So then he would, if he's still there, my thoughts kind of like, oh, so there's got to be other military guys still around there, which would make sense for being able to take out the gold cloaks because you'd have to be good with a sword.
Yeah.
Even if you had the numbers on you, there's usually more of a death rate of like if the general populace went and tried to slay them, it's not going to happen very well without a few of them dying. Whereas in these cases, you have full on just the dead bodies of the gold cloaks. Nobody else is dead around them. So to
Yeah.
me, it means that somebody has to be good with a sword. So when Damon came around the corner and found that, I wasn't expecting that at all. That caught me completely off guard. I'm like, oh,
I thought, honestly, when Damon said, "Who's there? Who's that?"
mm-hmm.
and he drew his sword, I thought Allison and uh
That's what I thought too.
we're gonna come around the corner.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was expecting. I didn't realize that he wasn't. I didn't realize that he had gone back out into town to wherever the Gold Cloaks base is. I was expecting him to be in the castle and that he was going to run into them. And then when it showed the franticness of them, of Allison and Helena getting down the tunnel, and all of a sudden it was bricked up, and they started panicking. I'm like, well, now I'm panicking. Why are you guys panicking? You just turn back around and go back the way you came. Why are you guys panicking? I don't
The
understand.
door
Now you're
was shut.
screaming. It's like, huh, huh. Yeah, that's once she said that, I'm like, okay, well, now I'm panicking. How
And
are
then
you
the
getting out
cat
of this?
meow.
Yeah. Oh, and I didn't realize someone actually, again, someone on TikTok pointed it out. Not a huge Easter egg, but it's an Easter egg kind of connecting another thing connecting Game of Thrones, specifically the Red Keep, to the Red Keep during House of the Dragon. Is that obviously now there's not a rat problem because they have kitty cats, and that in the future the cats obviously continue to stay there and be there because Arya Stark tries to chase them and catch them when
Yes.
she's in the keep. I'm like, I didn't make that connection. They're like, see, it's a little factor. I'm like, that's an interesting little factoid. I hadn't even thought about that little connection where they're like, yep, the cat's still stuck around because Arya's trying to catch and go, look how fast I am. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so
I
it was a good episode. I just wanted more bloodshed.
well,
Because like I
what
said, when I know what's gonna happen, I need to see it. I need it to be happening now.
Well, and it's one of those things that once it does happen, like when season two first came out, I remember you and me and V all were complaining about it. We were like, well, what the hell? This is so slow moving. Like, we know big battles are supposed to be coming. Where are they? Why aren't they here yet? We've seen the clips of them. What the hell?
Yeah.
And then when they finally hit, we were like, that was amazing. It was so well done. Oh my God, my broken heart. This, that, and the other
Was
thing.
that back?
It was so good. But then they go back to the storyline of it. But the second time watching it, because I already knew, I knew when it played out, I knew how it played out. I actually enjoyed watching season two a second time more than I enjoyed it the first time because then I was like, okay, I know what battles are coming. I know who's
Yep.
going to die when. I'm happy now because I have my answers. So now I can just enjoy watching it. Whereas the first time that you're watching, you're like, just let it happen. Where are you going with this? Show me now. Like, I'm still curious if they're going to do the Battle of the God's Eye this season or if that'll be the season opener next year. It's like, I'm kind of hoping that it happens this season, but at the same time, I don't know. Well, he's got to die. Yeah, because Damon dies before Rhaenyra does, and she's only queen for 6 months. So I don't know how long they could possibly drag it out for, because I think it's basically after that that things start kind of not only going badly for them, but like I don't think we have nearly as many battles after the God's
Yeah.
Eye. Like there's the storming of the Dragon's Pit, which I'm not looking forward to because that's when it kills a whole bunch of dragons, and that's gonna shatter my heart. I'm like,
Hmm.
oh, human death, okay, dragon death, no,
Yeah. Look at that guy. He's gutted. Not the dragon.
don't hurt the dragon, please just let the
Yeah.
dragon live. So I don't know how it's going to go from here on out. It's so hard to tell, especially with so many of the things that they changed in the series. For weirdly enough, for the first time ever, I actually saw a trailer for next week's episode, which I have not come across any of the other ones previously for. But Reyna looks like she's going to be in a little bit of trouble because I saw that she's either detained or arrested by the Lady of the Vale, uh, Lady Aaron there, and brought back to the moon door and is told like you're in a bit of a mess here. Like, ooh, intrigue. Are we giving her back to Rhaenyra going she's the one who did it? Because I would 100% sell her out and be like, excuse me, Queen Rhaenyra, are you aware that your stepdaughter, niece, cousin is is the one who took your son's life or is the cause of your son's life ending? Like,
Yeah. I'm just just looking at the synopsis for episode 6.
oh, what's it saying? Is it saying, bitch, hold my beer?
Cole's men without their armor, standing in the middle of a battlefield, clutching their swords in fear, surrounded by the enemy with thousands of winter wolves and riverlanders charging towards them. This is where Cole and his men die. The question is anyone going to remember Cole for dying on the battlefield? I think
No.
not. Because what Cole is doing isn't bravery, it's an act of buffoonery.
Yeah. I guess people were talking about the difference between I mean again, the book to the TV show not the best of adaptations. Still love it, still going to watch it a million times, I'm sure. but they were pointing out how different his character is in the book. Like he's a more of a hard ass in the book.
Yeah, there was a trailer attached, but I won't watch it. I'll watch it later.
So,
It's a breakdown of the trailer, so it's not
oh,
actively
yes.
telling you exactly what's going to happen.
Yep.
But it looks like Reina is going to be shamed
Shane, ding ding.
and reminded about her part in Jace's death.
Yeah. You know what? He'd probably still be alive if.
Somebody had kept their wild dragon at bay.
Yeah. Had you just gone home instead of going, do you see that battle going on? No. Ain't nobody see that battle going on who's not trained. You go back. You go back right now. You land your dragon and you go talk to your stepmom queen and be like, yo, I got me a dragon. He
It's
doesn't seem to
wild.
he doesn't seem to understand High Valyrian. I keep
And
saying Daor, and he's going, huh?
and all I hope is that when Rhaenyra finds out that Rhaena is responsible for Jace's death, I hope Damon's already dead because Rhaenyra will kill him because he brought her the head of a sheep herder and said it was him.
Poor guy's gonna have died for nothing. Just out there minding his own business, feeding his sheep, and he'll have died for nothing. Going, well, hi there, sir. What's going on? Ah! No head for you. No head for you, no life for you. You're done. Yeah,
No
I'm
food for you
very
in 2 weeks.
I'm very curious to see how it all works out. And like I said, because it's so hard to tell the timeline, because all of this happens like 2 years seems like such a long time when you're looking at 2 years in the future. But when you look back over and you're like, oh my God, it's been 2 years since I've done whatever, XYZ, and you
Yeah,
realize that it's actually not that long of a time to have, because you got to figure too, a lot of people have complained that in Game of Thrones, they did a really shitty job of showing the time of travel because they're like, oh, yeah, you're just suddenly there. When in reality, it would have taken either weeks or months to go from point A to point B, kind of thing.
yeah,
And you're like, oh, I didn't realize that it would take that long. And they're like, yeah, it would take ages for you to walk from the Red Keep up north to here. And you're like, oh. So they didn't just show up a few days later and they're like, no, no, that would have been several weeks later.
caught the red eye through Spirit Airlines.
You're like, oh, yeah, that kind of makes sense. They're like, even on a dragon, it would still take you at least a couple days to go across country. I'm like, huh, okay. So it's one of those things where you're like, okay, the show may not give a good idea of time that's gone by because it's really hard to say without them being like, oh, 3 days later. Where
Yeah,
it's like, oh, yeah, well, we've been here. Like the only kind of things that we have for timeline, that's I'm going with the Adam and Bela thing, is that he keeps saying like, oh yeah, it's been 2 weeks of us searching. We've done 50 passes. We haven't found that, so you kind of get like minimal
yeah.
timelines. But can we talk about the weird energy between her and her half uncles? Like the weird way that they're playing the relationships that seem to be coming out of Bela and her two new half uncles there. Like it's getting a little
Well, it looks like
Targaryen up
it
in here.
to me. It sounds an awful lot like as soon as Bela said that her betrothed was dead, he was all like, "How you
Right?
doing?" And that was evident in the episode on Sunday night when he said, "We can just fly away in exile, you and
Yeah.
me." I was like, "Dude, all
Yeah.
right,
It's
abandon
like,
the family."
it's like,
Take your dragons in their hour of need.
okay. Like that caught me off guard where I was like, oh, okay, I wasn't expecting that. Because even the way that they made it kind of have the same energy a couple episodes ago, I think it was, when she was alone with Alan and they had been searching around for Corliss and she was talking to them and just the way that she interacted with them, I'm like, okay. Like, look,
Yeah,
Jace
keep it in your
just
pants, honey.
like Jace just died because of your sister. and this is getting a little weird. I mean, I know you guys are spending a lot of time together, and really, of all people, Rhaenyra should be like, "Oh, yay, marry your uncle." At least he's
Right?
your half uncle compared
I've
to
done it.
mine.
It's fun.
Oh, we'll have so much to talk about with our six-toed children. Like, it was just that moment of I saw it, and I'm like, "Oh, so we're going down this rabbit hole, are we?" And which reminds me too, I kind of like how they're not like shoving it down your throat, but they're kind of more glossing over it, slightly alluding to it, of how Rhaenyra is afraid to go be attached to her son because
Yes.
she didn't immediately rush to him. Like once he was delivered, you could see kind of like that look of fear of, oh good, he's here. Oh God, what if I lose him? I don't want to go and see him. I can't do it again.
Yeah.
Or you're like, oh, but he loves you. You should go see him because he is going to die too. You should go see him.
They're all
Oh,
gonna die.
he's going to be like the last one. All of the bastards will have been killed out. So really, the realm should rejoice. Look, none of the bastards made it onto the throne. It's only the
Hallelujah.
purebloods. So like that part was, again, the cast is so good at acting, and Emma Darcy does such a phenomenal job playing Rhaenyra that it's just like you can feel the emotions that Rhaenyra feels when you see the episodes and the scenes like that, where you're like, okay, you can see the emotional struggle, the trauma of losing your son, having the body brought back to you, the searching for what was left of your other son from your brother just nom nom nomming his dragon.
Yeah.
So it's just a really well casted show, I think. Like probably one of my favorite ones for casting.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So next week should be a pickle. Yay! I look
Oh,
forward to it.
I'm excited. Death to Cole, death to Cole. Oh,
It'll be the happiest episode we record ever.
yeah, as we're sitting on, it's amazing. Cole won't be so happy, but we will.
So we'll be back next week with another episode
Yes, we will.
breakdown for House of the Dragon. If you follow us on TikTok, join us on TikTok live uh,
Thursday.
Thursday, probably around 5:30ish, if that's okay with you,
Yep, sounds
because
good to
I'm
me.
gonna have a house full of people.
That works for me.
Um, and we're going to discuss Big Brother. We're gonna start our Thursday Big Brother lives.
Yes.
So join us, and we'll talk to you all later.
See you later, guys.